Jammer, we're fresh off the field after a 18-16 loss here at Barrow. What's your immediate thoughts?
It's frustration, isn't it? Frustration. I mean, again, it's a loss at the end of the day, but we've got to stay positive at the moment. And if you want to take positives out of it, we had a 40-minute performance against Bradford and then did nothing in the second half. We did nothing first half against Swinton and had a 40-minute performance in the second half. And then we've come out today and we've had a real dig for 60 odd minutes. And to be honest with you, we were in the game, we were ahead, and we never got behind until we started losing players and changing personnel and having to shift the team around and play forwards in the backs and what have you. And yeah, I think it really hurt us. So upset and frustrated.
There were a few walking wounded on the field. Mark Ioane, Dane Chisholm, Lloyd Roby all came off at some stage. What's the prognosis with those players?
I mean, obviously they'll have to get in and get checked with the medical team, but I think Mark's going to be a decent amount of time on the sidelines at the moment, potentially. He had a dislocated shoulder. Lloyd rolled his ankle on the big divots in the middle of the under the posts in that first half, and he managed to get himself through. But with stopping at half time and it seized up a little bit, and he's struggling to walk at the moment. So he'll have to get assessed, and we'll see on him. And Chiz obviously had a series of bad hamstring issues, and I think he didn't have game time, and his Achilles was tight today. So again, we took him off because he was struggling, and I didn't want him to seriously injure himself. Again, he's struggling to walk at the moment. But so three massive injuries, which I think defined and shaped the game when we lost those players.
You said there we were in it for a good 60-65 minutes, and there was a controversial try down in the bottom corner. Jared Sammett's try in the corner. That I was sat next to you, and there was an offside call there. Things like that, just bounce of the ball not going our way.
Yeah, I think so. I think you look at a couple of their tries. I think the last two tries in the second half, they were off bounces of the ball. And on one day it goes for you, and the other day it goes against you. And today they both went against us, and the bounce of the ball went into their favour, and they managed to score two tries. And yeah, as I said, that shaped the game. Realistically, if you look at our efforts on the left edge, especially in defence last week, were very poor, and the boys know that, and we worked a little bit on that. And then you look today, we didn't really get broken down systematically. We were pretty good. But yeah, the old saying is don't let a rugby ball bounce, and it bounced, and it went in their favour, and two tries run the back of.
And that's something you want on a day like today as well. It's been, 24, 25 degrees up here in Barrow, and you do need fresh bodies on there, don't you? With plenty of energy in them, and losing three quality players like we lost in that game is going to take a toll, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, losing three players in any game is going to take its toll. Losing players and key players in your spine is, you're in a whole world of trouble. We've lost a half-back and a full-back. And, I give a big rap to Steve-O. Got moved to a wing this week, but then he moved back in to full-back when Lloyd got injured and went off. And I think he was a massive threat across the whole day. So massive raps for him. But yeah, losing three players in key positions has really hurt us today. We're ended up on the wrong side of the loss again.
It looked like Sid Adabaye had a great game today. A couple of breaks and set up Steve-O for a try with a neat offload.
Yeah, that was a great try. That's not something you practice. That's just off the cuff rugby and rugby players playing rugby and what's in front of them. And I think again, looking at Sid, I think the past 3 weeks he's been amazing. He's got better and better, and we're starting to see the best of him now. Similar with other players, Brad Walker for the past few weeks. I think we've managed to get more out of him than I've seen all season so far. But I can say that across the board, there's lots of people. Doyley, Harvey Spence is going quietly about his business. Charlie Graham's come back in and had a shift today. Robbie Story, massive game. There's efforts and great performances across the park. As I said, realistically, we lost the game on the back of a couple of lucky bounces, I suppose.
So there are positives in there that this team can still do something.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're not hiding from it. We're low on troops. We've said it for the past three weeks or so. We're low on troops. We've lost more troops today. but I do have faith in what we've got here, and it shows. You know, we've come up here. It's not an easy place to come, and many a team will come here and get a big score put on them. If I'm honest, I think we're unlucky to lose. So yeah, I'm massively confident in what the boys can still offer.
And just a nudge for Joe Hurd, who came in on Wednesday for his first training session. He got 15, 20 minutes or so in that game. Thoughts on him?
Yeah, I think Joe came in and again went quietly about his business. It was good to see. You know, he's a young lad and he just wanted an opportunity, and we gave him some minutes today, and I don't think he let anybody down. The way the game was going, I needed to get Mark back on and try and get us back on top of their middles. I'd already moved Doyley to a running middle and put Bill at 9. And I wanted to leave Doyley out there with being one of the better players. So unfortunately, I had to pull Joe to get Mark back on. But yeah, a big rap on him. I thought he went steadily about his business and contributed to the group.
And we go up to Newcastle next weekend. Are you starting to think about that? I know we booked some 4G pitches for the training this week.
Yeah. So we've put some things in place. As you said, we're training on the 4G this week in preparation for Newcastle. So hopefully that will, will help us going forward this weekend. Again, I'll have to digest today and see what bodies and troops we've got available. To be honest with you, to see what we can do and can't do in training, and and then go from there. But yeah, realistically, at the moment, we need players. So once we get players in, then we can reassess and start to look forward to Newcastle.
Cheers, Gemma.